Hey, it's Mrs. Golding, and I noticed that you guys might be struggling a little bit with your polynomials vocabulary. This is the card sort. I have anonymized your names here on the left, so you don't know who these are. But as you can see, this tells me the X's are incorrect and the check marks are correct. And so there's a lot of things that are incorrect. So I noticed like the most correctness is happening on slides 4 and 5. So I'm going to visit some of these slides where there's a whole lot of X's and just briefly go over a couple things with you. Okay, so I'm going to choose, actually, sorry, let me go back to my summary page, and let's choose somebody who's struggling a little bit here. So let's go ahead and choose this slide right here. Okay, so if you notice, one of the things is just the logistics of the activity. So this one looks like it's not quite together. So I'm just going to kind of smoosh this down a little bit. So this person was trying to organize these all into trinomials. And these are the monomials, these are the binomials, and these are the 4-term polynomials, okay? So first thing I might do is just shuffle the title to the top, okay? And if you just kind of bump them together when they turn blue, that's how you know that you're good. So forgive me, this person, I'm just gonna move these around for you. So the titles are on the top, and just because I'm a little, you know how Mrs. Golding is, I'm going to start with monomial, which means one, mono, one term, binomial, which is 2, okay, and then trinomial, which is 3, and when I say 3, I mean 3 terms, and then 4, or a quadrinomial, so 4 terms. So now, when it's monomial, I'm looking for the polynomials that just have 1 term. So terms are divided by addition and subtraction. So this has 1, 2, 3 terms. It's not a monomial, it's a trinomial, okay? This one has 1, I'm going to try to use my little pointer here. 1, 2, 3. So these constants that are all by themselves, they're a term. So that's a trinomial. Oh, goodness, that's really long. Sorry, I didn't see all that happening there. That's actually a 1, 2, 3, and a 4. Sorry, I didn't see the whole thing there. So that's a quadrinomial. No one calls them that, by the way. I don't think so. Jimmy, you're an engineer. Do you ever talk about quadrinomials? Well, he has headphones in. Okay, so monomial. 1 term, right? 1 term. What else has 1 term? Not my head. Sorry, my head is in the way. 4p has 1 term. Okay. 6x squared y. It's a long term, but it only has 1, right? There's no addition or subtraction anywhere. Same way with this one. It seems like a lot going on here, but it's only 1 term. Okay. Unless I missed one, I think that's it. So now we're looking for the ones that have 2 terms. Bicycle, 2 wheels, 2 terms. So 1, 2, I like that one. This one, 5x, 3y, 5z. That's 3 terms, so that's a trinomial. 2x plus 3 is a binomial. mx plus b is a binomial. 7x squared plus 6x is a binomial. I don't see any other binomials. Okay, trinomials. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is a quadrinomial. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is a quadrinomial. And you'll notice over here, 1, 2, 3. This is a trinomial. And this is a quadrinomial. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so hopefully that helps you guys that are struggling with that slide. So that was slide 2 of 12. Okay, then it looks like several people are getting slide 3. Actually, just 3 of you, maybe 4. So let me go back and see. So let's go to this one right here. So see where there's an X here. There's something wrong here. So I'm going to go ahead and check this out. So this is polynomial, not a polynomial. Okay, so there's something wrong. So let's see what's wrong. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, right here is the mistake. Do you see that power of -2 here? That makes it not a polynomial. Okay, cannot have a negative power. These are all polynomials. Okay, okay. This is not a polynomial because of the square root of x. This actually is a polynomial and it's just a monomial, so we're good to go. This one is a binomial and it's just fine the way it is. This one is not a polynomial because it's raised to the half power. This is fine. This is a polynomial. Okay, so it's a coefficient and a variable. That's fine. And again, so we have those 3. Okay, so hopefully that's helpful on that problem. Okay, it looks like the most correct problem is problem number 4. I'm going to choose this one and see what's going on here. Okay, in this case, it looks like, first of all, whoever this is, make sure you're just putting the cards all the way together or it won't mark it correct. So the leading coefficient is 7. See how that turns blue? Boom. That's how it's going to know that you put those together. And it gets this little arrow right here. Okay, so the variable is x. I agree with that. And you have to come down until it hooks together like that, okay? The constant is right here all by itself. A constant right here does not have a variable. So I'm going to switch these. The constant is 6, okay? Now those are hooked together. And the coefficient here is -5. Sometimes they're a little persnickety. So let me explain that. So hold on. There we go. So see how this -5 has an x, so that's the coefficient of x. The leading coefficient is the number that comes first, 7x squared. That's the coefficient of x squared. -5 is the coefficient of x, okay? All right, so that's slide 4, which most of you are getting correct. Let's go to slide 5, and I'm going to come down here to this person. All right, so the coefficient... and you know what? If it's helpful to you to put these in order, like leading coefficient is the thing from left to right that comes first. The constant in this case, well, I don't know why that's doing that. The constant is the furthest to the right at the end. Then there's the coefficient, and then there's the variable. So I just put them in order from left to right. So the leading coefficient is right here. Okay, that's the coefficient of x squared. So that's -12. So you're going to bump those together. The coefficient, so that's just not the leading one, but this one here. So it's the coefficient of x is -13. So we're just going to put that in here. Sorry, see how it kind of is persnickety? Wait till it turns blue and gets that little arrow, then you're good to go. The variable in this case is an x, okay? Hopefully you're not missing that. Okay, so x, and again, it doesn't really matter what's on top, but you know I'm a little weird, so. Okay, 97 is the number that's all by itself, so that's my constant, okay? A lot of you are getting number 5 correct, so that's very good. You probably didn't need help with that one. Okay, let's look at number 6. Only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of you have number 6. So 1, 2, there's a few down, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's go down here. Again, there's a few of you who haven't even tried these, right? You didn't even make it this far, so you better get on the ball. I don't think I did one for this person. I'm trying to spread the love, so I'm kind of doing one for some people, but okay, constant. Again, you might want to put these in order. So from, well, that's an interesting one, isn't it? from left to right. The constant usually comes at the end, but in this case, there's a coefficient of x and a coefficient of b. There's no constant, so this person's exactly right. Here's all that's going on. This person's very close, so the leading coefficient is the one that comes first, and that's a 12, right? The 14 is a coefficient, but it's not the leading coefficient, okay? So it's going to be right here. Perfect. And the variables are correct. So I only had to move one thing for that person. That was very, very good. So 6 is done. Let's look at 7. Whoa, I don't think I have anybody with number 7 correct. I don't think I've helped Dorothy Vaughan. By the way, do you remember her from, what's that movie called? Anyway, I'll think of it here in a second. I'm going to put these in order the way I would do them because you know I'm weird. So linear, so constant, linear, and then quadratic. Okay. So this has to do with the degree. Okay. So let me get my notes out here so I can show you where you're looking, because this seems to be where you guys are really struggling the most. Ooh, I think I said I was going to take a picture of this and post it on Canvas and I forgot. Okay, let's see if you can see this. I bet it's backwards to you. This is probably not very easy to look at. So the degree of 0, so a polynomial with a degree of 0 is a constant. So it's a number all by itself with no variables. So I bet you can already see what's going on over here on slide 7 for Dorothy Vaughan. The linear polynomials have a degree of 1. So that means it has an exponent. So it has to have an exponent, and it does not have any exponent greater than 1. So if it's to the second power, that's going to bump it up to a quadratic. So there is at least one variable that has an exponent of 2. Okay, then I don't think it goes any further on this one. No cubics, right? Okay, so then let's just sort this out. Constant, yes, 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 no. So it's got a variable and it's only to the first power, so it's linear. This one is interesting. They are correct. Anything to the power of 0 is 1, and so that is a constant. 5x, okay, linear. And then m squared, quadratic, because it's to the second power. So this is the degree, second power, right? And 4p, 5x, 2x plus 3, linear, quadratic. I think we've got it now. Okay, so hopefully that's correct. And then let's just go back out of here. Dorothy Vaughan, slide 7. I should be able to see. It should turn correct. I wonder why that is. Are these updating? That's interesting. But I'm concerned about, was that slide 7? Yeah. Did it update? Oh, wait a minute. It did not seem to save what I just did. That is frustrating. I do not know why that is. So I thought I was helping you guys, but it doesn't seem to be keeping what I'm doing. Maybe because I'm not you. So hopefully you're watching this and you can put it back. I thought I was helping. Sorry. So let's go to slide 8. I'm going to choose a different person. Somebody who has tried. Sarah Flannery. Okay. Sort by degree. 0, perfect. These are great. First degree, yes, no. So where you have that 2, that exponent of 2, that's bumping it up to the second degree, and second degree. Okay, so you're just looking for that 2, 2, 2 exponent. This one right here, to the power of 0 is 1, so that makes it actually constant, and so it's that. Good to go. Okay, this video is getting long, I'm sorry. So let's go to number 9, and let's just choose somebody who got it correct. Should I? I mean, that sounds like a good idea. I haven't done that yet. Okay, so in this case, match by type and number of terms. So this is you're kind of doing it backwards to what we were doing. So 4x plus 3, it's linear, and it's a binomial. Okay, do you see that? 2 terms, and the exponent of this variable is a 1. Quadratic trinomial, perfection right here. Okay, 3 terms, and then the exponent, the degree of 2 makes it quadratic. And this is a constant, and it's a monomial. So I don't know if I'm saying that right, Kine Santos. I don't know who that is. But great job on that question, okay? So then was that 9 or 8? I think that was 8. Maybe it was 9. Let me just see. Yes. That must have been 9. So I guess we could look at this one again, Kine. Yep, okay, sorry guys, Mrs. Golding's brain is slowing down. 10. Okay. 10, I think, is just drag us to how did you do? And then 11 was how long did it take? And then 12, okay. So interesting if you want to look at the reflection. I don't know if you're able to see these, but we're struggling, and that's why I wanted to do this video to kind of help you out. So I really appreciated this person's comment. The most challenging thing for most people is vocabulary. I get confused when anybody says math terms because I don't know them well. So that's a great example as to why we're doing this. So, okay, so hopefully you've got some good answers. I pretty much answered all of them for you. So direct your friends to this video, and that'll be some easy peasy points for you. All right, have a great evening and day. Bye. Stop. Collaborate and listen. Your tab is being recorded. Ice is back with the brand new invention. Something grabs a hold of me tightly, flow like a harpoon. Ooh, I have not hit stop.